Hi. So, I'm having my doubts about sewing garments with wovens. And this is Friday Sews. Hello friends, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. This is Friday Sews, and of course, Friday Sews is brought to you by the lovely Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room. And she is amazing for creating this hashtag that allows us all to sit and chat about sewing, life, and hauls, and all kinds of things. Let's see, I haven't made much. Okay, I guess she's going to get off my lap. Haven't made much this week. I did make one top, and I need to fix it, and I will insert a clip in a few minutes showing what I think is wrong with it, but I'll tell you about it anyway. You can see the unfinished sleeve right next to me. So this is New Look 6891. I got it in the Hobby Lobby sale, and you'll see in the video, I'm not sure, I think I just didn't gather enough, or the gathers came loose, or something happened, because it's really loose and floppy right here, and I don't know. So, what am I wearing? First of all, new glasses. I have to practice with them for a while because they're progressive, and I don't wear my glasses all the time. I usually only wear them at night. And I also have a new set of contacts to try that are supposed to help me see a little bit better. But I have to say, these glasses, I can see everything amazingly. So I don't like wearing glasses. But I might try to get used to it as I try to get used to seeing with them. My other glasses were a dark brown color, and they made me look like an angry librarian. No offense to librarians, because I love libraries. Oh, and my top is I think it's my very first, not my first make, since, can you hear the thunder? It's a storm, of all days. But it was my very first Ellie and Mac Everyday tee. So the neckband was originally very wonky, and now it's too wide, and it was before I learned how to make any adjustments. But it fits. I think I have a picture somewhere, but it's just a dolman tee, and it has a curved hem, and it has the seam down the back. So for the curve, if that makes any sense. I'm so technical in my terms. Okay, and I'm covering my notes, so what good is that going to do? Sorry. But that top was, I made it with a rayon challis that I got from Fabric Mart Fabrics, and that was a little tough to work with, and there was a couple of issues with the binding that goes around the gathered neck. They want you to make it with the original fabric and their pattern piece, and it was just too tiny, and it wasn't going to fold all the way over, and it frays like crazy. So I ended up using store-bought bias binding, and somewhere along the way I lost the gathers. There's some real close-ups in my little clip, which I will insert now. Okay, this is supposed to look like this. And this is what it looks like. This is lower than I like my necklines to be. And this is where it is. Even though you can see gathers, barely. They must have loosened up as I was fighting with this, because I attempted to use the pattern piece with this fabric, but it's too flimsy. So I grabbed some bias binding, and I must have taken all the gathers out somehow. But I've also got a lot of this going on. And barely any shoulders. I lost a chunk of my shoulders. So, and there isn't much shoulder in this to begin with. So do I just junk it? And it has a center seam, so I could close this up. Or do I take this off and put elastic around it? Although I'm just going to lose more fabric, I guess, depending on how safely this comes off. Definite fail. Although the back is perfect. I did a full bust adjustment, but I think having the pattern piece be awkward because it's got gathering, my measurements might not have worked. But the back is perfect. Let's see if she'll spin. She doesn't want to spin. If this was laying flat, the center back is down the center back. I even kind of pattern matched. Except for right there. Another thing I made, well, worked on, was mending holes in jeans. A while back I had mended, and I still have no pictures. I'll have to tell them to send me pictures. Maybe I can add them to this. My daughter had some gray jeans that had black roses on them, and they had holes, and one of the holes I had patched. Really, I guess not strong enough because it ripped some more and the patch started ripping out. So I repatched it with, I took some cotton jersey, 2 layers with interfacing in between, and put it around the hole, extra big, but at least it would be soft. And then I zigzagged all around the hole and it stayed there. I mended some of her pants recently. I think it was a hole right where the pocket is. And it was like, they were like American Eagle pants, I think. They were like Dickies. But they had stretch to them. So I'm trying to fix this hole and I can see it stretching as I'm trying to fix it with just a ladder stitch, and it wasn't working. So I put a big patch on those, and I'm still in the process of repairing a pocket, but I don't have a picture of those either. And then my son had black jeans, and they had the holes that were built in, but of course they placed them right where the pocket is. So his pocket is flapping out of his hole. So I did the same type of patches, zigzagged around the hole, anchored them down in spots, used some fabric glue in other spots because I made the patches way bigger than the hole. And this way his pocket stays inside of his pants. And he loved them, and I didn't get a picture. So I worked on some mending. And hold one second, I have one in here I can show you. I had said a while back I love working on dog shirts when I have scraps. Well, I had some that I had started and not finished, and I said, oh, I'll finish a couple of those while I work on getting my 7, 10 something projects together to play my game with. And I worked on finishing this, and from the back, this is what would be on the dog's back. It looks fine. Got the little armbands, and I had to patch it up together, and I put a little zigzag here, decorative stitch, and then I added a little ruffle with this floral. Doesn't really match, but I don't think the dogs care. Well, then, because it has the ruffle, it didn't have anything on the belly, so I tried to put a band on, but the band, of course, because this was already finished, and then the band, and then we have just this jagged, it just frustrated me, so I threw it across the room, and I gave up. So, I had 2 of those. but they're so fun to work on. Even though they're really tiny, they just usually serge right up together, and it's good practice with armbands. But I think I'm going to go with the one I did a sew along on. I'm going to make a couple of those, the Simplicity pattern. 3939, I think it is. I think I will do a separate video on I played my game, and I will maybe give you a sneak peek of one of the things I made. So Carole has called it the dice of fate because I plan on using dice, and I have 10 bags, these project bags. So I even have one in front of me. Here's the empty one from my last one. I have 2 sizes, and they all have a pattern and fabric in there, or a project and some pattern suggestions or fabric suggestions. Some are garments, some are projects. So I have 10. Well, I wanted to get dice from the Dollar Tree, and I didn't have them yet. So I knew I had this funny little spinner here, and I used my label maker and I put numbers. You can see that. Well, there's only 8 spaces, so the 9 and the 10 are on the back. But I knew I was going to get dice, so I only needed to use this once. I'm staying very calm for a thunderstorm. I'm afraid of thunder and lightning. Makes me nervous. Makes my dog very nervous. But he's okay. So I did spin. Well, that doesn't... Let's see. Let's show you what it looks like anyway. And I spun. I have a clip of that, but I'll probably just put it into another video so I can make it a series. So I did the spinning. I picked the project, and I made up a few things. Let's see, which one will we sneak peek? Oh, there's one kind of hanging over here. I'm finishing quilting it. I'm not going to show you. I'll show you the one that I don't like. Well, I made it. It's fine, but I just grabbed random fabrics, and I made that. More to come. Look at me, I'm already fixing my glasses. It's so weird having them on my face. Okay. So, in the meantime, I was hoping one of my orders would come today. I have some fabric orders placed because somebody keeps suggesting these wonderful trouser patterns, and I needed material to make muslins of the trousers and to make the trousers. The funny thing is, so this was a lot of talk about this one last week. 8841, Simplicity 8841. And I would make, let's see. Oh, it looks better. The view on the front looks better. View D. Maybe even a little more narrow. I definitely won't go this wide. Doesn't work on short legs, I don't think. On mine anyway. So, funny thing is, I opened it up. I was ready to cut it, so I just did the rough cut around 2 pieces before I noticed it only goes up to size 14. 6 to 14. And I'm looking at the size chart, and I'm saying, okay, I think I can go between a 20, 22. Can't do that when it only goes to 14, Mary. So then I looked around because I haven't gotten a Joann's flyer ever since I complained about it. Just to you, not to Joann's. Haven't gotten a flyer. So I looked around, and I think Simplicity was on sale only until Sunday. And I was looking around yesterday. So, which was Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. My dog's going nuts. Kitty, can Luke come in? Can we let Luke come in? Do you need to come in here? Are you scared? on in. Don't sit with Kitty. She doesn't want you. Oh, she's gonna hit you. I don't know how much I left in, but sorry about that. She's not happy. Luke was scared and I let him in and he can't sit still. So, and he tries to eat the cat food. Where was I? Oh. So the patterns aren't on sale. I have to wait till Simplicity goes on sale and I have to go get the other size. And I think I bought these months ago, months and months and months ago. Maybe I was still new to buying big 4 patterns and I forgot that sometimes you have to look at the size. So I do have some coming, but I also, I think I mentioned last week that I got the Love Notions Crescendo jeans. This was before the big sale, which if you missed it, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because I spent too much money because they were on sale. Then I decided to try the PDF plotting, well, not that one, but the patternprinting.com, I think, suggested by Christine Sews a Lot. So those will be coming in, but in the meantime, I have a little fabric haul. Okay. I've never bought denim because with my luck, I'd buy the kind that looks like it's fake. Where'd I get this from? Oh, this one's from Raspberry Creek Fabrics, and I will be using my fabric labels, my Kylie the Machine fabric labels, once I serge them and wash them. But this is a stretch denim. I think it was indigo or something. But look at, where is it? Can you see it? The selvage on this. I think somebody else had gotten something like this. And I really think I'm going to use that on the hem. So I don't have to hem. But it's stretch one way, two-way stretch, which I think is required. So I'm going to try to make a pair of jeans. And when I bought a few patterns from Love Notions, one of them is Sabrina Slims, and it's the kind of leggings that I actually wear to work all the time. They have that seam up the middle, so they look a little dressier. And there's also a book that comes with it that's, you know, fitting the perfect pair of pants or something. Which, I mean, I've made shorts before, but I've never made pants that are actually supposed to fit and not be loosey-goosey. But I will make those once I get the pattern, the 8841s. I have some linen coming and some plain cotton and just plain old muslin fabric because I've got to try making some good capris or something nice. And this one, this is funny. It didn't say it wasn't expensive. Where's the thing? Why did I get... Oh. The Raspberry Creek, they come in half yard increments. So I saw a 4 and I said, why would I get 4 yards? But it just says it's a double brush poly. And it's called like Ink Club fabric. So I guess it's a custom print because they also do custom printing. And I didn't know because it was only $6.49. Now that I think about it. See, when you look at something and you don't pay attention. It was $6.49 a half yard. So that's a lot of money. That's why. I thought, oh, this was not that expensive. Why does it come? First of all, it's very pretty. Very pretty colors. But it has my name on it. It's, see, customer Mary. But look at this bleeping selvage. Look, how much do you lose with that at that price? Now I'm really I had extra money from my income taxes and I got a little crazy and I was buying the denim and I think I was trying to get up to enough to get free shipping. And this company was recommended by Love Notions for those jeans. The denim was $5.75 a half yard. So I got 2.5 yards. I don't know if that's enough for pants. Somebody tell me. Hopefully it is. Or they'll be really short. But I mean, it's so pretty. And it's double brush poly and it's soft. Kind of matches my glasses. I better make something fancy out of this thing. I'm gotta put myself on a buying ban for like 6 months after this. My other order coming is from Joann's and it was a sale and then they didn't like that I left something in my cart, so I got an extra 25% off and $2.99 shipping. So I'm usually very cheapy. This is Solid Seafoam Green 4-way stretch cotton lycra jersey knit. And I just wanted to make, I forget what my purpose was. Maybe a t-shirt, but that was it. You know what they say, the hobby of sewing is really 2 hobbies, buying fabric and sewing. And I've got to quit one of them. So that was my fabric and the plans I have for each one of those. Oh, although I'm not cutting into that pretty fabric until I come up with something really good. I did get the Juliet top from Love Notion, so maybe I'll do that. Okay, and then the other thing, this I just did today. I watched Erin's video, I believe she's Erin Sews, about doing your colors the lazy way, I think she said it. I don't know, but perfect idea because I'm the same way. I don't want to spend a lot of money and then have somebody tell me I can't wear colors that I like. So I did the little quick thing with, I think it was colorwise.me. You take a picture of yourself. I don't have my picture, but I did screenshot. They said I was a cool summer palette. And it says, the cool summer palette contains soft and cool colors. Blue is prominent in your palette, which I do like, along with cool pink, aqua, lavender, and a variety of greens. While you can wear cool browns such as cocoa, avoid warmer brown shades. I don't know the difference between cool browns and warmer browns. Somebody tell me. Black may also look harsh, but dark gray is a great alternative. I love black, but I do like, I don't know if they'll show up. I do like all of those colors, and they're all in that shirt. So, thanks, Erin. Okay, so you gotta push the button and make sure it is recording before you stop blabbing away. So my meme for this week, I don't know if I've used it before, but it's fitting for today. In case no one has told you today, you are beautiful, you are important, and yes, you deserve to buy that fabric. So there we go. Also, Mother's Day is coming up. Buy yourself some fabric. I think that's it for today. I will try to piece it together properly because I had interruptions from the dog and the thunder and the phone. But anyway, I hope you have a great week. Tell me what you're working on. What do you think of my colors? Tell me about your colors, if you've had them done or if you tried Erin's way. I like it. Thanks for stopping by and listening to me babble away. Bye for now.